This is Tracy Broussard with RoadDawgOnline.com and Chuck Fields.
Terry's kit. Oh, this is the great thing too. Terry's kit, 13, 16, 24, big. I mean, it's like driving a Cadillac. With Johnny's gig, it's 22. And well, actually, he wants me to use a bigger kit for this next run, just because of stage setting and whatnot. So I'm going to use 10, 12, 14, 16. The last tour with Johnny, I played the reference kit. I dug it. It was fun, But it's funny when you go back to all the same wood, you're like, I might actually like this better. I mean, I understand the concept, but for me personally, I'm a birch guy.
It's all about the application musically and hands and all that.
It worked perfectly for Johnny's music. So go figure.
What heads are you running?
Still with Aquarium.
You're running the Response 2s.
Running the Response
on both
2s.
kits. Are you a clear or a coated guy?
Coated guy all the way. Oh, yeah.
And then it's probably a super kit. Do you mess around with bass
I use Response 2 on my kicks.
I
use the clear, but Response 2 on the kicks too.
Cymbals or
Zildjian all the way.
What about cymbal setup? I mean, you have your Terry thing and then you have Johnny's thing. Does that vary too?
Not too much. I'll use a different rod. The crashes I use a 19 Hybrid K, 19 A Custom, and with Terry I'm using a Dry K ride. With Johnny, I think I'm using a Sweet ride, a 22, just because it's got a little wash. And they work perfectly for both kits.
With Trioshift, you got live every once in a while?
Oh yeah.
What is your setup for that?
Those I usually use A Customs all the way around, just because they're quick and they cut. So,
And then sizes?
Smaller sizes, like 17, 15, 20-inch ride. On Johnny and Terry's gig, my hi-hats are 15A. On the Trio, I'm using 13 just because it's quicker, And with the bigger stages, I like the nice, sloppy, things, and you can get that out of the 15 so easily. So.
Do your drums change with Trioshift also, size-wise?
Yeah, even smaller, 20-inch kick, short, quick toms, 10 by 8, 12 by 8, 14, 16. Yeah.
Is there a snare that's constant to all three of those, or you kind of mess around with those too?
Yeah, I'm one of those. Well, for Terry, I use the Steve Ferrone.
God, he should have never left.
It's a great snare drum. I've got one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny, I usually get, because I order all that stuff and they just send it to me, and I just 6.5 something wood. It really doesn't matter, because it just needs to be deep and thick.
Yeah. Right. Have the meat on.
Yeah, man, it stacks, man.
And then Trioshift, smaller?
I do. I've actually got a 4.5 by 14 that one of the guys at Pearl actually cut a tom down and made this for me. So we got one.
You and your limited edition stuff, man. God,
it's awesome.
So there was a time where you had some health issues, man.
Yeah, I was out of the mix for 6 months.
Scary. I'm glad
fighting cancer. So,
boy,
but I won the battle.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
First of all, how did the diagnosis come about?
I had a lump in my leg. They took it out. Boom. You have cancer. I'm like, oh, really? Which is so bizarre. I mean, I eat well. I exercise all the time. There's no rhyme or reason for that mess.
So you went through the chemo and
6 months chemo. It's fine. I'm fortunate too that I was in decent health before, so I mean I was able to. I think personally I kind of flew through it unscathed, so that was cool. And Keo helped me out.
Yeah, so it's good to have someone reliable because Keo's the consummate talk about a chameleon. He can do anything.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool. And the last thing you need to worry about while you're battling something is, will I have a gig when I come back?
Yeah, and two, I never had to worry about that at all. And two, I can't tell you how cool it was for Terri and a lot of my other music friends to step up and put on a big benefit for me. So I literally had to not worry about anything.
That's a blessing.
It was really, really sweet, you know, for her to do that and for all my friends to get together and make that happen. Myself personally, I've changed my diet, just try to stay away from things that are cancer food, sugars and, all the fast foods and stuff. I just try to stay away from that mess. Although my doctor said that it really didn't matter what I ate, I had non-Hodgkins lymphoma. First, 2-3 months, I still had enough strength to actually go to my basement and play, just for fun. But then even that became taxing, so I was like, oh, this really sucks.
How long did it take for you to feel back to 100% ready to hit the road and play again?
I don't know about 100%, but I think maybe 3 weeks after I was done. I was probably still pretty weak, but able to do it. Yeah.
I guess in a way, man, you are a support group for other guys.
Oh, yeah. Do you know Pat?
Mm-hmm.
He's gone through it 2, maybe 3 times. So it's kind of weird how everybody that has had it, definitely you become a little fraternity, of cancer survivors, which is really cool.
Yeah. This is Tracy Broussard with RoadDawg Online and Chuck Fields, and we're done.